that.
So
I
AJ,
just
if I
don't think you know
called the
what
white man, if I called the white man,
Whenever I think it's wrong.
Because y'all just keep going back and forth. And
if I called the white team man the C slur, well, what's not a slur? If I called the white man a CRACKKER, would you have a problem with that?
speak? Or y'all just don't give a fuck about my opinion?
Hold on, Q. I want to answer that question. Would you feel a way if I called a white team man paper thin lip?
I think we're gonna cook with the same recipe, QL. So I'll go after.
I think that if you call a YT man a CR whatever, I'm gonna come to you, Javon, who I know fights for our community and asks what the hell going on. When you call Boyka a race car, I've just asked, well, why did you call Boyka a race car? My loyalty is not as wavering. I know how I feel. My opinion does not change. Okay, I'm for my people, but I can do that while understanding that all YT people are not bad.
Then you're not doing it. Because then it's not about all white tea people being bad. It's something called implicit bias, meaning that I don't know how you were raised as a little white kid, okay? So I don't know how you're going to react to me as a black person, so I'm going to be cautious. The same way that we as cis women, or women period rather, how we act when it comes to strange men being in our space, being in our face, trying to holler at every gas station, I'm going to act like that with every white tea person, because I don't know which white tea person is safe or not, period. I don't know if you're gonna take me home and unalive me. That's for a man or a white tea person. So this like whole reverse transphobia, heterophobia BS is just more transphobia that needs to be unpacked. That's literally what it is. That's literally what Javon has explained. That's what I have explained. That's what other people have explained. And we are going in circles. And what's not fair is that a trans woman has to open up a space to explain her existence and the existence of her community to cis people who want to be centered. This is not the space for you to be centered. Just like if it was about a topic about racism, white tea people don't get to come in here and tell us as the black people, no matter our gender or sexuality, that what we are saying isn't racist and is racist. Like, seriously. It's a very, like, it's just very backwards. It's given very, you haven't unpacked those things, the white supremacist ideology that we have all been unfortunately fed. Everybody in this panel has implicit bias, period. If you're light skinned, you have an implicit bias against dark skinned people, because that is how we have been indoctrinated. White tea supremacy is indoctrination, and it doesn't just affect white tea people, it affects all people, because we have been under the system of white tea supremacy for so long. I don't understand why that is so hard to understand. Y'all sound like white tea people when we're talking about racism and they want to say, no, all lives matter. Go ahead, QL.
I disagree, but okay.
Okay. Thank you, because I'm going to say what I got to say and skedaddle. First things first, I am a heterosexual, dark-skinned woman. There's no way in this fucking green earth, if somebody called me transphobic for some shit that I did, that I have never walked in that fucking life, that I'm not just going to accept it and just unlearn what the fuck I said, or try to explain or try to learn what I said, or how to maybe not say that shit again. Because here's the thing, right? You guys are saying it's not transphobic, it's not xenophobic. When you guys started from gender to autonomy, then you guys went from medications, what medication women can take and biological women can take, who can take that. Then you guys transitioned to uteruses. You had women on the panel talking about if you remove a uterus, if it's a hysterectomy, if it's not a hysterectomy. Then you guys had another panel where trans men and women had to come on the panel and explain their trans experiences, and was talking about the mindset. And you had I'm not gonna say that. I'm gonna swallow that. Talk about their mindset and their experiences.
Chill out, friend.
What the fuck happened to the threat? I thought the whole point was the threat. Oh, y'all forgot about that. There is no way in this green earth, because me and you, AJ, we worked in the medical field. You work currently, I have retired. If I'm experiencing microaggression and anti-blackness in the medical field and medical racism, and I'm telling a white person, hey, I just experienced racism and microaggression, and they pull out a fucking dictionary and tell me, well, this is what the fuck microaggression is, I will cuss you the fuck out. Not every white person is racist, right? But we do know that we experience microaggression, and there's certain things that we experience as Black people that they will never experience. So if I'm telling you what you did to me is fucked up and wrong, and you're bringing out a dictionary and trying to explain to me, oh no, what you're saying is incorrect because this is the definition for that shit, I will cuss you the fuck out. If the issue is about the fact that she threatened a woman, then let the issue be about the fact that she threatened the woman. You guys have moved the goalposts to the most asinine conversation and asinine topic that I've ever heard in my fucking life. You guys are literally arguing about gender. What you identity, what the fuck you want to be called. And then you get upset when people are calling you guys transphobic. I thought the issue was about the threat. Now we're arguing about colorism. Now we're arguing about racism and anti-Blackness.
Yeah, baby, you ain't been in here all night because you don't even know Candy is the host of this live, and Candy, helped us come over into the broader conversation. So while you are correct,
the reason why the broader conversation was held, AJ, was because somebody just held a live where trans men and trans women and a cisgender women was trying to explain to the point where medical professionals had to hop on the panel and explain why the fuck that a medical professional should not be talking about somebody's mind, and then a therapist had to come up and try to explain why the fuck this was wrong, and then consistently drop the trans woman, brought the cisgender woman again to explain definitions about the LGBTQ plus I community and their identity and what they identify, while they're asking the trans woman, the trans man, I'm so sorry, if they have had, what type of surgeries they have and all that types of stuff. Do you guys think that's okay?
Okay, well, we're not even talking. None of that has happened over here. So we can't even address
But transphobia
that.
did happen over here, though. You said to Yes I Am Lady P, you're just a man in a wig.
Yes, after he called me stupid.
But do you think that's okay, though?
Was calling me stupid okay?
I don't think calling you stupid is okay, and that's also ableist. Okay. But then you proceeded to say something that's wrong to him. Okay, and in the midst of that, I hold up, AJ, because I'm gonna clock y'all too, because the lady came up here and said, I don't want to be called a cisgender woman. I'm a female. Y'all immediately went to that's transphobia. Yes, it is transphobia, but y'all could explain to her why the fuck she's saying the shit that she's saying is wrong. But y'all immediately, both of y'all came off mute and went after her. I did see that. She was dead ass wrong. And yes, Candy, yes, she was wrong for coming up on a panel and trying to tell you why the fuck you wasn't on the live. That's wrong as fuck. But my thing is that all y'all, majority of y'all has been fucked up in this goddamn situation. But majority of y'all has been the heterosexual people. And not heterosexual. What's kind of fucked up is some of y'all are a part of the LGBTQ plus our community and are witnessing what's happening to Candy, and y'all allowing it to happen.
Okay, well, I think that everybody here just happens to have their own opinion. So what we're doing here is sharing it. And so while you may feel that it's unnecessary or not insightful, other people don't share that opinion, QL. So I don't understand.
Opinion and harmful rhetoric is the two different things, AJ. You guys are spreading harmful rhetoric because you open your mouth and said there's something called heterosexual phobia or whatever phobia that you said. That what the fuck is that?
Okay. Now, again, as I stated, when I said it, see how we now going back to something that we done already cleared up. I am aware that heterophobia is not a word, right? What I was trying to make light of is the fact that the gentleman who I was speaking to about heterophobia appears to hate or have a disdain for heterosexual people before he even allows them to explain what their mindset is. And he agreed that he had that. So while heterophobia is not a word, he and I understood what I was saying to mean what his actions were doing. So I created a word that explained what I was trying to say. I don't understand
because the person did not agree go ahead, Lady P.
Heterophobia is in the dictionary. QL.
No, it's not. You just read that comment. No, it's not, girl.
Hold up. There's a lot of things that
Can I make a sandwich real quick? I ain't gotta cook, not at all. Do y'all mind if I just make a sandwich?
Go ahead, baby. Talk.
Okay, I appreciate y'all. So, my BMI is past 35, right? And clinically, that means I'm obese, right? I may not like the way the word obese sounds, but a bitch is obese. I could be mad about it. I could throw a tantrum about it, but facts are facts. Us having an issue about literal fucking facts, not opinions, not ideas, not sentiments, not any of those things. I'm talking about actual factual facts. Us having an issue with actual factual facts is an issue. If you're transphobic, I just need you to stand in your transphobia. I need us to like stop acting as if we are trying to be something else or trying to like I just need us to like stand on it. Like put it on the ground and stand on it at this point. We have to stop. We absolutely have to stop it. I've heard so much and we're running away from like terminology and actual factual shit.
So Queen, so
And
what
as
terminology?
as I grab the chips for my sandwich.
So Queen, I just want to ask you a question. What terminology are they running away from? Can you elaborate?
Transphobia. That's what they're running away from. And then we're talking about heterophobia. We brought that up too, heterophobia. We're talking about somebody's identity, and then there's like sexuality. We are like conflating a lot of things right now. It's all over the place because there's so much misinformation and all types of shit going on. Let me get my chips and my drink. Yeah, y'all transphobic.
Girl, you're not even hetero, right, AJ? You're muted or frozen.
I only pulled this up because I got told heterophobia is not a word. This is in Merriam Dictionary. It's definitely a word.
Okay, what's that you got, Miss? Not Miss. I'm Lady P. What does yours say? You're not even hetero. You've been claiming.
Go ahead.
Yeah, it's just a different dictionary. So, so I was making a BLT and I just ate it. So, that's why I thought I think that's funny that Queen just said that because I was in there. I made a good little BLT with some beef bacon. You know what I'm saying? It was really good. I put cheese on both sides, some butter
I'm
on
confused, AJ, because you do know that anti-white is also in the dictionary, right?
It doesn't mean it's a fucking thing.
So I just want to know when have heterosexual people been unalive and
wait
for being hetero.
Y'all wasn't able to hear me?
That's not what I said. I used the term appropriately, and I got told that it's not even a word.
That is true.
My bad. Lady P, my bad.
Right, like I'm really sitting here talking.
That's ridiculous.
Let the mayonnaise on the sandwich. Or the
Right,
cheese. I'm sorry, I forgot what you put on
Beef
there. Go
bacon
ahead.
is
No,
better.
I had a BL.
He's
Yeah, I had a
still
BLT.
talking.
Right, like I thought I was on mute or something, but like, but yeah. So I just had my BLT with my butter on it, so I think that was good. But anywho, so in regards to
Jackson,
what
that's
was
his
going-
pronouns. Is he, him. Lady P, what's your pronouns again? So they don't think I'm misgendering.
My pronouns are he, him.
Thank you.
Yeah, so when it comes down to heterophobia, I don't even know like why we're even still trying to justify this. Like that's why I went to go make my sandwich because I was not gonna legitimize something that ridiculous. Like I'm just not doing that. Like I don't give a damn if they put it in Merriam-Webster dictionary. It's still not in Oxford, and I don't give a damn if they put it in this motherfucker tomorrow because we know that queerphobia works actively towards creating a system to marginalize queer people and dehumanize us and make us second-class citizens. We know this for a fact. Heterophobia does not do that. So I don't really care how you feel about it. And then going this hard for that as a bisexual woman is also kind of crazy because your liberties are not even safe. Like you're not defending yourself under that. You're defending the people that oppress you. So that's why I just like find it kind of insane to me. I did hear like some other things about like what y'all were talking about. Like there was like some other stuff about like the intersectionality of it. I really didn't too much give a damn. I think she's stupid. I stand on that. Yeah.
All right, he said what he said. Let's move on. Thank you so much for saying what you said. Hold on, AJ, let me finish. Every time I talk, I feel like you just talking over me. Let me just say what I have to say real quick. I do want to make a statement real quick for y'all. 615 people. I'm a proud trans woman and an active voice on TikTok where I share my truth unapologetically. During a recent live issue, I expressed my frustration towards a cis woman whose tone I found deeply disrespectful. I firmly stand by my right to defend myself and my dignity. Let me be clear. I will not allow others to police my feelings or dictate how I respond to a situation that challenged my humanity. Unfortunately, this moment has led to backlash, with individuals attempting to invalidate my womanhood by questioning my identity, my journey, and even discussing my private aspect of my life. Matters that are personal and not for the public scrutiny. Being a woman is not defined by surgeries, dates, or hormones, but by the lived experience and truth. To those questioning my authenticity, I am and will always. I remain steadfast in my choice to stay on TikTok and will not be silenced by cancel culture or attempts to erase me. I truly appreciate the overwhelming support from those who have reached out to me during these times. It means more than the words can express. It means more than words can express. My apologies. Diversity and inclusion are crucial within the space we create, especially platforms like TikTok, including the Candyland community. Conversations about the LGBTQ+I community, particularly about trans women, can be deeply challenging and personal. I urge everyone to approach these topics with care, empathy, and accuracy to ensure we uplift and educate rather than harm or misinform. Thank you, everyone who continues to stand with me. I will not be going anywhere, and I will continue to speak for myself and also my community. Thank you.
Big cry.
Stupid. Let me address that. What to me is stupid is that everybody does not understand how harmful you are to the actual trans community. See, I went and I took a look at your.
What?
I'm talking about this gentleman above me. I went and I took a look at your page.
Wait, hold on.
sir.
After my speech, I just said a diversity inclusion, making sure that we're not harmful for the trans community. So did we miss that part of my speech, or are we just overpassed that and trying to make sure we degrade somebody? He's not harmful for the trans community.
I don't know. I'm responding. I'm responding to being called stupid. I loved your speech, Candy. It was beautiful. However, yes, what I'm saying is what I find to be stupid is that you don't understand how harmful you are to the trans community. In fact, you're not supporting them. What you're doing is trying to fight a fight for them being completely illophobic and dumb as hell. As you fight your fight for them, saying things that don't make no sense. You won't legitimize heterophobia. As you sat up here and said, I'm heterophobic, then I proudly rock that. But you won't legitimize it. But I'm stupid. Your rhetoric says that your IQ is less than room temperature. You have the brain of a fucking goldfish. I went and looked at your page and now I know why you're fighting for trans so hard. You'll never pass. You'll always be a man in a fucking wig.
Wow.
That is really disgusting.
Wow.
And I was what the fuck?
Wow. AJ, thank you, AJ, but you're going to have a great day today.
I'm hollering.
Hold on. That cannot be
Lady
real.
P is not trans and is not trying to pass.
I never said.
Absolute
Hold on.
fuck.
Let me respond, right? Because that was harmful, AJ. Because there's trans women who can't even get medicine and who feels their womanhood is being questioned because they're not passable. Right? There's trans women who are on medicine for 10 years and still aren't passable and want to unalive themselves. So for you to come on this platform where I just said a speech about diversity, inclusion, making sure that we are making sure we're not causing harm to the community, and then you just said something that is so harmful to trans women, is crazy, AJ. As somebody in the LGBTQ+I community, as you claim to be, it's shocking that you would say something like that just because somebody called you stupid. I'm disappointed in your behavior today because I feel like today you went very low. I'm not even sure if you really have the trans community's back as you say you do. Now I have to go forward and reevaluate you as a person because this was unnecessary. Like, I just can't believe you would say something like that. First of all, Miss Jackson, ain't nobody trying to create a hate train. You blocked, so hate that. So it's ridiculous. That was unnecessary because there's trans sisters out here who aren't passable, who are going through depression because they're not passable, who are getting clocked 24/7. Everybody's trans experience is different. And for you to do something like that was hurtful for myself and also my sisters. I'm disappointed in your behavior. I don't care what he called you. You could have made fun of him by calling him stupid back. But the fact that you went low and tried to use the trans community as an attack to him is crazy to me. You're not slick. I clocked it. So right now, going forward, you're not welcome in a Candyland until I'm ready to let you in. So if y'all see AJ, don't let her up at all until further notice.
And I just want to say, like, in response to that, like, so what I wasn't legitimizing was the argument discussing the harm of heterophobia. That's what I wasn't legitimizing when that discussion was being had. That's why I left to go and make my juicy sandwich. So that's what I wasn't finna engage with because I already explained why I'm justified in feeling how I feel about a demographic of people that has oppressed my people. I've already made that explanation. I don't have to do it again, and I'm not going to. If you didn't hear, you didn't hear it. I will cry about it. I said what I said. So, yeah, like that's what I was saying. I wasn't saying that heterophobia wasn't a word or anything like that, even though I don't think it should be in our dictionary. But hey, yeah, that's what I was doing. But it just goes to show how I don't know. Maybe stupid is a really bad word or something like that. I don't know, but somehow everybody really gets
stupid ain't that bad. Shit, sometimes I act stupid.
I be saying, I call people stupid like it's clockwork. So I didn't know.
Like, if we're gonna be fair, it is ableist. But if someone's calling me stupid, it doesn't mean I'm going to be transphobic or any type of phobic toward you. Like, that's not even
just believe that.
fair.
And I'm gonna be real, Lady P, you should have never called her stupid, right? She told you the first time, don't call her stupid. You should never call her stupid again, right? Like, I think we, on this app, sometimes we gotta set boundaries for one another. And I feel like sometimes we overstep those boundaries. She said, don't call her stupid. Point blank. So I think you do owe her an apology because she said, don't call her stupid. But it's up to you now after what she said. It's up to you after what she said. That if you want to give an apology, you can, but you don't have to. If you want to stand 10 toes down on your shit, I ain't mad at you.
Because that's what I do. I don't know. Because for me, when it comes down to disrespect, people, like, I hold people's bigotry just as disrespectful as personal attacks. Like, I find that stuff to be very, very disrespectful. That's why I am very firm when I call people the things that I call them, because I truly, in my heart, feel that way about you. Like, that is how I feel when people get on here showing a complete disregard to the lives of people that are being lost. Like when we're out here talking about how people are losing their lives and how people are statistics and things like that. Like, that is real stuff that we're talking about. And when you throw that stuff under the rugs, it's just to compare a trans woman to someone like me, I find that to be an issue.